A new cushion foundation, Bonitas, and we are going to see today if this is oily skin approved, rosacea skin approved. We're gonna see how this works on the skin, so keep watching if you want to find out if this is going to be a foundation for you. It is $17, so we need to see if this is worth the cash or not. So stay tuned for this full day wear test to see how this works. Bonitas, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because that makes sure that you never miss any of these videos here on my YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you do enjoy watching my foundation reviews, because that really helps me determine what video to do for you next. So the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation, like I said, retails for $20. It provides a soft matte coverage, which if you have oily skin, this is something that you'll love, that feels weightless and lasts up to 24 hours. Okay, we're not gonna be wearing this for 24 hours, but I'm gonna do my best to wear this for as long as possible so you can really see how this works on the face. Performance of a liquid meets the convenience of a compact. This is a just really nice blurred out type of coverage for like filter on the skin. It's transfer resistant, waterproof, and sweat resistance. And it's something that you can just apply and will last all day. It does also contain a built-in mirror and an angled applicator puff to make application easy wherever you go. It's non-comedogenic and dermatologist tested, and it's suitable for all skin types and sensitive skin. Okay, so now that we went through some of the claims of this product, we're gonna go ahead and put it to the test. So like I said, I am going in with the shade 253 Warm, and I'm gonna go ahead and press in the product, and then I get the product on here. Is this a husky hair? I swear I have husky hair everywhere. Okay. And then you're just going to tap that on the face for the best coverage. You don't want to swipe, because if you do start swiping, it is going to shear out the product, especially if you're somebody that is looking to cover a lot on the face. For example, if you have redness or imperfections that you want to cover up, you always want to go and tap instead of swiping with these type of cushion foundations. But it does feel extremely lightweight on the face. It doesn't feel heavy at all, which you can see right here. Look at that. Like, it just feels good. You just see I'm patting. So I'm gonna go here on the nose. You can see the coverage is really good. It feels very, very lightweight, which I love. This color also works really well with my complexion. So if you're around my complexion, I think this is a good color. It is warm, but it doesn't look as warm as some other foundations I've tried where it looks like really warm and almost orange looking. This does not look like that. This has like a really good, almost like warm neutral tone to it. Like, it just looks good. So you can see with the product, with no product. Like right away, immediate coverage. It takes care of all that, which I love. And then I'm also going to press right here. Wow, so nice. So beautiful and breathable and like skin, which I love. Now this is supposed to set to a soft matte finish, so we're going to let it do its thing. While this sets, we're obviously going to apply this side, but you can see how beautiful that looks. It doesn't feel heavy whatsoever. It's like you don't have anything on the skin, which we love that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the puff and then go like this. So I will say the cool thing about this product is that it's so on-the-go friendly, right? So you can take this on the go with you anywhere, apply it. It comes with a little mirror, and it comes with the applicator that you need to use it. So honestly, you're getting a 3-in-1 in here. You know what I mean? So I do think that, yes, drugstore makeup is getting expensive. It's happening before our very eyes. But I will say that with this, you're not gonna have to be reaching for a brush or a sponge, because this applicator right here is what gets the job done. And typically, I'm not somebody that likes to use these little type of applicators with my foundation, but with cushion foundation, this works. This really, really does work. You don't need anything else. So I do think that you're really paying for like the 3-in-1 in this product. That's how I try to see it, so I know I get my money's worth out of it. But you can see right there, like, look how good and healthy the skin looks right now. Just a very healthy, beautiful finish. I do feel like as it sets, it's definitely looking like a more natural matte. On me, it's not looking like a flat matte or matte, which I think is a good thing because it allows for everything else to layer really nicely on the skin. You can start to see that this is setting, and this just applied still has a little bit of that radiance peeking through from the product, which is something to note. But like, look at this difference. Start to see how it starts to become like a skin-like soft matte finish versus this side that's just setting. It doesn't really feel too sticky, which is good. You can see it's setting. And also, I'm trusting this because this is the Infallible line, okay? And the Infallible line does not play games. You guys see how the Infallible spray works, all the other Infallible products. Like, this is a formula that is meant to stay on the face and not budge. And right now, I really am appreciating how beautiful it makes the skin look. It honestly looks like your skin. Like, it truly, truly looks like your skin. So that I am definitely very appreciative of. So now we can start doing our cream products to see how everything blends in together with this foundation. But I'm honestly very impressed with how pretty it looks. Also, how well it covered my redness pretty quickly. So you can see this product does have coverage. And like I said, the best way to apply it is really going in and tapping it onto the skin to get that maximum coverage. If you swipe, if you do any of that, I don't think you're going to get that full coverage that you really need or that you really desire. So make sure that you're tapping it onto the skin for that best product look. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a little bit of concealer. This has been my holy grail concealer. This is pretty much what you always see me use when I am doing a wear test. NYX Wonder Snatch. I don't know, where did I get Can't Stop Won't Stop? Maybe that's the powder name, but this is the Wonder Snatch concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Olive. Then I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of some bronzer at the forehead. I'm using the L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. And then I'm applying it down here, right here. So I've been testing out this versus the e.l.f. I feel like the one by L'Oreal is slightly creamier than the one by e.l.f. I still like the one by e.l.f. The one by L'Oreal is just creamier. I feel like it just melts and glides onto the skin much better. And the one by e.l.f. is a little bit more drier, so just keep that in mind. So it's actually interesting because today, after I'm done filming this video, I am going to be heading to Sephora because they're launching Rhode's new bronzers and glazing milks. And I really want to pick up that product. I was going to order it online, but it sold out quickly, the stuff that I was looking for. So I'm like, you know what, let me just wait until I go in store, because I feel like in store I can get a better, you know, a better look at them, swatch them, kind of play with them, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna be going in store to do that. But look how well everything kind of melts in together. I mean, L'Oreal is really killing it lately with their products. They came out with their foundation balm, which is really nice if you have normal to dry skin. It could also work if you have oily skin, but I feel like this cushion foundation may be a lot better for somebody with oily skin. But that's what we're going to be testing right now. And then obviously now with their cream bronzers, the cream bronzers are just fantastic. Like, they really get the job done. They're so creamy and they're so workable. They're very comparable to the Dior bronzer sticks, which is a great thing because you guys know Dior ain't cheap. It's like $52 for a bronzer. So yeah. Then I'm gonna also take the blush. So I did see the comments in my short video where I compared the e.l.f. blush to one by Rhode, and a lot of you guys actually said that you liked how the e.l.f. looked better. Like, it just blended out more. It was more natural, more skin-like, so that's good to know. I'm gonna blend out the nose. Yeah, everything's blending very nicely. And this foundation is honestly making the skin look so nice and smooth. Like, it looks so smooth. Okay, the last thing we're gonna blend out is our under eye concealer. And I've been obsessed with doing concealer last because this really allows to very, very effortlessly diffuse it into the blush and the foundation so that the blush doesn't look so harsh and intense, and it just all marries it together. But you can see how pretty this all looks. Concealer is on. Now we're gonna go in with powder. I'm just gonna be using one size Ultra Peach powder, and I'm gonna be taking a powder puff and just applying it right on the under eyes to set. So everything blended out really nicely. Like, I really love how everything worked together. I'm not seeing any patchiness or harshness. I also really love how this skin looks. This cushion foundation doesn't oxidize either, so if you're worried about things maybe oxidizing, you're not going to have to worry about it with this, because it really does, you know, stay there. Something else I've been doing, this is a quick side note with my under eyes, is I have been dusting it away sooner than letting it bake, because I noticed that ever since I turned 30, my under eyes crease much faster, even when I bake them heavily. So I stopped doing that, and now I just kind of do a light layer of powder on the under eyes, and then I dust it away quicker than I would before. I am gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of some powder in the areas where I tend to get oily. So that's kind of like the midsection, the T-zone area, which you can see, like, so like this looks stunning. And again, it's working beautifully with all the other products I have on my skin, which I love. So here's the completed face using the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation. And I have to say, this looks stunning, like so stunning on the skin. And by the time it has set, it does not feel sticky, which is really nice for us because we don't want stickiness. It is 9:04 in the morning. We're gonna be wearing this for the entire day, okay? For the entire day, we're gonna see how this does. I'm gonna be running errands, going to the gym, all that good stuff. So we really need this to last for the whole day, which L'Oreal is known for that in their Infallible collection, which I'm very excited to see how this plays out. But you can see how lovely this looks on the skin. Truly, truly a very pretty finish on the skin. Color is fantastic. I'll of course do my in natural lighting clip so you can see how this does look with the natural light on the face, but just first impressions, it looks good, but this isn't enough, okay? It's $20 for this, so we need to know if this is going to wear for the entire day. So we're gonna see how that does. Stay tuned because you are not going to want to miss this video. Hola Bonitas, so right now it is 3:40 p.m. and this is what the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation looks like. We definitely have a little bit of a glow that is peeking through, which you can see like right here and here. It is hot today, okay? And we've been moving around, so this is what we're looking like. But stay tuned later for our final thoughts. I just wanted to show you how this all looks with the skin. The color, honestly, ooh, the color is perfect. So we love that. And King in the background. Right now it is 7:18 p.m. We've worn the new L'Oreal Cushion Foundation for the entire day. This is what we're looking like. You can see there's definitely some oil peeking through in the T-zone. That's typically where I'm the most oily. Everywhere else, it doesn't look too bad when it comes to the oil. It's just that T-zone. For me, it's always the T-zone as a very oily skin person. But I will say the makeup is still really nice and in place, which I do appreciate from this product. I want to point out, this product isn't cheap, okay? 20 bucks for a drugstore foundation is not cheap, but what I can say is I think this will be best for people with normal to combination skin. I think you'll really enjoy this product, especially if you like coverage, longevity, if you like a more natural matte finish, because I do feel like if you have very oily skin, this isn't like matte. This is definitely way more natural matte side, and you can see by the end of the day you will pick up shine. So that's just something to note, like for $20, it's quite a bit. But if you're looking for a cushion foundation and you want that concept out of your product, I think you will absolutely love this product, especially from the drugstore. If you love the L'Oreal Infallible collection, longevity, this gives longevity. Now I'm gonna keep using this product because I do think it's very pretty. I think if you have oily skin, you can use this. The problem is though, we do pick up shine. I am going to be using this with a more matte type of base situation. And don't worry, I'll come back reviewing this with a bunch of other new products that I have gathered from the drugstore. So stay tuned for that video where I can kind of give you more in-depth, more wear type of review from this. But today I just wanted to show you guys how this does on its own on a fully dedicated video. Now what I do want to do now, if I wanted to continue wearing this product, I would take one of my little Hello Kitty blotting sheets to kind of see how this does if I want to just kind of take it for longer. Okay. So although it did get oily on us very oily skin people, look how pretty that looks. Like it still can be worn for more time. Like you can see the difference. Like look at that. So that difference is there. Okay, so you can see now the comparison with the oil, with no oil, and it doesn't pick up the product. It still looks skin-like, and that was one of the most important things I saw from this foundation, was that the skin still looks like skin. Now I want you to share your thoughts with me, bonitas. Let me know down below in the comment section what you're thinking. Is this a foundation that you would check out? Are you a fan of cushion foundations? Yay or nay? Let's go ahead and chat. I love interacting contigo. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy watching videos like this and want to continue seeing these pop up on your feed. Be sure to subscribe. That means the world to me. And give this video a big thumbs up. And that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Y nos vemos pronto. Adiós.